Neises Racing.
What's happening? It is Saturday evening. We are at the track. Let me turn this off. We're at the track. It's hot. We have forgotten just about everything we need. We didn't bring the pump for the pit lift. John, we got a pit lift with no way to lift it.
Yes, sir.
He thought I loaded it. I thought he loaded it. That's just trying to get a trailer loaded and a car was kind of tough today. We had plenty of time. We just didn't get it done. But we posted up outside in the heat. Car's looking good. Lane, y'all got it on kill?
Well, yeah, boy.
Looking good out here. Kale, what's up, son? We ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I know.
Been over here at Super Bee just dominating.
Trying to.
Made Talan keep his street stock loaded at the house. Where we going next week?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
You ready, Dougie?
I'm ready. I'm gonna leave here tonight going over there.
Talan, you ready for why not?
Ready.
I'm ready for the air conditioning.
Yeah, man.
Looking good. Got Kale posted up, a 955 and a late model. Talan will be pulling double duty. Anyway, what we didn't forget, we'll borrow steel, bag, something. We'll catch up with y'all after a while. Super Bee Speedway. Getting the watered in.
Alright, what's up? We just got done with the pit meet. We got hot laps first in the limited, and then we do hot lap qualifying in the late models. I drew an 82 in the late model, which don't really matter, just shows where you go out. And then a 2 in the limited. I start pole with the first heat in the limited, and I don't know yet where, just be where we qualify, but got that going on. We go out last for a hot lap qualifying and hot lap, so track ought to be rolled in, but we're ready to go. It's hot. Gonna have to stay hydrated, but we're ready to go. I'll holler at y'all later. Limited heat, started pole, won it. They graded the track before our heat. I didn't know it was gonna be, but like ever since they graded off, it almost got like more slimy, like the water come up out of the track. But I think they clean off, get more hooked up, but we're ready to go. Won the heat in the limited first heat, so we should start pole. My late model qualified in 9th overall. We'll start 3rd in the 3rd heat. Just gonna try to finish and maybe pass 1. I mean, we want to try to win it, but just keep our nose clean and be there. At least make it to the feature, and then we'll try to finish. But we're gonna worry about the heat right now, and then we'll worry about the feature later. But we're ready to go. I'll catch y'all later.
Catch up, but we have been wide open busy. This announcer is so loud too. As you've seen, he won the heat race in the limited. From pole, starts pole in the feature. He starts. He started 3rd, ran 4th in the straight car, but we did find on the front shocks they didn't have no gas in them. So hopefully that'll take some of that hop out. Called BJ, he told me to check that, so that was one of the problems. That's good. But we burned out. We showed up with a trailer tire flat. But we fixing to go do the dang thing. He starts pole with a limited 1,000 to win, and probably should start about 12th in the crate car. Hadn't got much footage, but we'll try to have Talan catch up with y'all after the races. I'm gonna go help Kerry get Hallie in the bleachers and go watch some racing. We'll see y'all. What's happening? Here we are. We ain't got to do any video, and the races is over. Talan just run his feature race for the late model, the limited. I don't even know what to say. Like, I've never seen a leader get called for a jumping a start. I mean, single file. They said Talan jumped the start. He went at the first cone. And I mean, I don't know who he jumped. Who'd you jump? How do you jump the start if you don't have anybody to jump? It's single file.
There's an AI car out there.
Yeah, that's terrible. It's the worst call I've seen. I'll catch up more on that probably sideline Sunday, but
I mean, that didn't cost us the race.
no, what cost him the race is just impatient. He had to pass and caution come out, and on the restart just had his nose up in there too far. I don't know if Lil John fired or Talan just, spun the tires, or Talan just got into him and got him sideways. That's just, I don't even know what to say. Rookie mistakes. They happening more now than when he was a true rookie, I think. Anyway, what do you think about late model? It was better, huh?
It was a lot. I mean,
Yeah, we gassed the shocks up, made a few changes, and got to race and make some laps.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
I think he run around ninth the whole race.
Yeah.
Passed cars, got past. I felt like he had a pretty good piece.
I mean, I think I was lacking a little bit of drive, but I mean, I went up on the front brakes a little bit and just kind of stayed right on the bottom.
Yeah,
I probably should have moved up, but
yeah, but I think it was a good night. Didn't tear anything up. We fixing to get loaded up and call it a night. I'll catch up with y'all in the morning. What's happening? It is Sunday. Y'all know what that is, a little sideline Sunday. We've already started today. We in a mad rush trying to get ready for the Street Stock Nationals. As you can see, cars on the lift. Already got a gear change done. Almost finished with the car. All we'll have left is load the trailer and a few other things to like the motorhome and stuff. But as y'all can see, not the weekend we wanted. We took both cars to Super Bee Speedway this weekend. Worked all week on the late model to get it ready. We'll start with the late model. Got there, Talan had never run the late model there, only the second time in the late model. But went out for hot lap qualify, and car was like a pogo stick. Like, it just real bouncy. Talan said he couldn't even keep his foot on the throttle. It was bouncing so much. And I honestly have no clue about really anything on the late model, just the basic or what somebody tells me. So I didn't really know what to do. I asked a guy there and said something about taking some compression out of the left rear and this and that. Made a couple small adjustments. Went out there for the heat race and kind of they bladed the track for the heat, and track conditions were better, so it wasn't as bad. But still, Talan said it was real just bouncy, like couldn't even hold on to it. So I had text BJ at Black Diamond, and he was like, man, sounds like you got a gas, one of your shocks may be low gas or something. Unbeknown to me, because I don't know that much about the late model stuff, we had sent a shock off, and I didn't know that when they ship them, they don't ship them with gas in them. So the left front had no gas pressure. The right front was almost none. And when I was trying to check the the right rear, I accidentally let all of it out. But anyways, I found somebody there with some gas, nitrogen, redid all the shocks on the gas pressure, and car was better for the feature. It really was. Talan started ninth and just kind of hung right around there. I think might have moved up a couple spots, got past a couple times, but he was in the hunt. I mean, there were some good cars there. The leaders were gone and checked out, but as far as the main field, they were all pretty close, and he got to log some laps in, and get some experience. And all in all, I mean, it's not like we're kind of used to Talan being in the hunt for a win, and he was definitely not in the hunt for a win, but I enjoyed it as far as just like you could see him out there learning and feeling and getting used to the car, which was cool. So all in all, I don't think it was a bad night for the late model. Not really any damage, a little bit of nose damage, but as far as the limited goes, the 955, I think they had 20, maybe 25 limiteds on hand, USRA track, so USRA points, and y'all know we're kind of, we weren't like, we didn't go into the season with the mindset of racing for points, but as Talan has clicked off a pretty good season so far with a very minimum amount of races. If you look at the average, I mean, he really, I mean, everything would have to play out perfect, but he would have stood a good chance of maybe getting like a Rookie of the Year as a true rookie racer in the class, and possibly a national USRA national championship, which I've said before, I am no points racer. Never have been, don't like it just for stuff like this, but if that would have been something that could have been on his resume, it would have been cool, I think. But after last night, I think the points deal is kind of out of the question. But as y'all seen in the heat, started pole, won it. They don't do any passing points there, which was good for us. Started pole in the feature and led it. I mean, car looked good. He had a good line. I mean, anything could have happened. He could have spun it out. He could have had a flat. Anything, motor could have blowed. But I think he had pretty good odds of winning it, which would have been a huge points night. That would have been, I think, nine wins and maybe 13 or 14 races for the USRA points as far as the limited goes. But as long as I've been racing, I understand how you jump a start on an initial start. You got a start zone, but 99.9% of the tracks I've ever raced at, once they get past the initial start, leader starts the race anywhere between turn 3 and turn 4. This track has two cones set up that they call it a start zone, and it's for every start. So Talan, I hadn't even went and watched it, but I know he had a couple restarts fired in the same place, and then all of a sudden, I think it's about halfway in, he fires on a restart, throw the green, go through 1 and 2 green lights on, a car spins out in turn 4, brings the caution out. Well, Talan's riding around up front, and they come over the receiver and tell him he jumped the start. So single file, the leader starts, you can see it in the video, he might start 5 foot, 10 foot in front of the cone, not even a full car length. Didn't affect anybody else's start. Perfect start in my eyes. So they dock him a spot. They move him back a spot, which was a crock of you know what. So he races his way back, gets up beside the leader, caution comes out again, and they have a restart after that, and I really don't know what happened. Talan was, in my eyes, Talan was just too close to the leader for any kind of mistake, and it just, I don't know if Lil John spun the tires. I really couldn't tell. I was upset with Talan because he was just right under him, like didn't give him any room for something like that, but it just a pile up, and they put Talan off the track, charged him with that caution and the jump. I've expressed my opinion on Facebook, like it's really a bad, that jump. I mean, who did he jump is the question. Single file, nobody to the inside or outside. Like, who are you jumping when you're single file and you're the leader? I can tell just from all the calls and messages I've been getting, this track's known for that. I don't know if you call it favoritism. I really don't know what it is, but it's I think a flagman and some spotters that's on a power trip. That's what I think. I mean, you talking about this docking a car spot for maybe 5 foot, like, I mean, I could see if he started on the backstretch or going into turn 3, but he started at the first cone pretty much. I could say a lot, but I'm not going to. Other than if they wanted the glory, I mean, we'll give it to them. Like, they probably, I ain't saying that they ended his chances at a national points champion, but they did. They are playing a big part of him not going to be able to finish competing for it, because we're not going to get enough races in to cancel out our bad races. But with that said, we are gearing up for the Street Stock National. We're going to put that weekend behind us. Hopefully the track, I know the track I mean, I know them somewhat. Seemed like an awesome family. Works as hard as anybody trying to bring some good races there. But the people running it, I mean, you're only as good as your help, and that ain't good. So as of right now, I mean, we for sure have to think really hard before we ever go back there. But like I said, we're gonna put all that behind us, and I was proud of Talan as far as for keeping his composure, because I know what I would have done. I wouldn't have went to second. They would have had to get the record truck to get me off the track, especially when I know I started in the right spot. But he kept his cool, and I mean, I was proud of that. But anyway, that's it for the videos. Let us know what you think. Did he jump? And are we just whining and complaining, or did he get a bad call? Let us know. You ain't gonna hurt our feelings. I mean, we got tough skin. But anyway, if anybody's around or gonna be at the Street Stock Nationals, y'all come see us. Probably won't be a video come out before then other than this, but come see us, get a shirt. We've sold a bunch of shirts this week, so very limited on a couple sizes. But anyway, y'all come see us at Why Not Motorsports Park. We're gonna go see what we can do. I think it's 125 street stocks pre-registered. If we could go make that show, would be huge. But we're gonna go see what we got. We'll catch y'all later. Y'all like, subscribe, leave us a comment.